Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today we have the top 5 bad habits. Yes, the top 5 bad habits. Now, these are pretty much my top 5 bad habits that I do in the game. Now, in the background, we're going to watch Eagle in his Progetto being overpowered. So let's talk about bad habits. Everyone's got their own sort of bad habits. Some will have the same as other people. Sometimes these bad habits do cost you, but other times it's not really that bad. And one of my bad habits is not even sort of in-game related. It is the game, but it's not in the battle related. It's just a habit that I've picked up over the years of playing the game. So we're gonna get to the first bad habit. Excuse me. So the first bad habit I have is the repairing tracks. This is so annoying for me. So annoying, but it's just a habit that I've got that I need to snap out of, but I just can't. What I mean by this, you get shot in the tracks, it goes yellow, it doesn't even break the tracks, but I use a repair kit to repair the tracks when I don't need to. There's nothing wrong with the tracks. That, yeah, they're injured, not broken, sort of thing. They're hurt, but they're not broken. But it's just a habit of mine where you get shot in the tracks and I automatically just quickly repair the tracks. It's annoying. It is so annoying, especially if you've used 2 of your repair kits then. And like this now, like if you look in the battle like now, he hasn't used his repair kits, but that's where I would. And like I said, I need to snap out of it because it does actually cost games. Because if you use your repair kit and then you get shot again and actually get tracked, you've got no repair kit to actually use. You've just used it for no freaking reason. So that is one of my bad habits. The other bad habit I have is using adrenaline. And I've seen this a few times. We're just trigger happy, you know. As soon as we see a tank, we fire our gun, we literally snap on the adrenaline. We press it as quick as we can, even when we don't really have the shots to take. Again, it is a bad habit that I need to get out of. And I always say it in my videos, like, only use adrenaline if you know that you can make it effective. And that's the same thing with the Polish tanks, the tungsten shells, exactly the same thing. Only use that if you know it can be effective. Don't just use it because you want to use it. I need to, again, it's another thing that another habit that I need to snap out of, because it's very, very annoying using the adrenaline and then you've got no one to shoot, and you're just wasting that DPM, that extra reload that you could deal with a bit later on in the game. I know it does come back, but you know, sort of 10-20 seconds later, you might need that adrenaline and you can't use it. So that is my second bad habits of Blitz. Third bad habit is going to the positions that you would normally go to. And what I mean by that is, say, let's think of a map. Say Port Bay. If you're in a medium tank, usually you would cross the river. Now, you can only do that with your team's support. Of course, if your team goes right, there are bad habits, and I don't do this often because I normally go with the team, but I've seen it in so many videos, and even from the enemy team. I've seen it, people do it in the enemy team, and I've seen my team do it. So if you're in a medium and your team starts going right into the port, your medium tank will still go left because that's where he should go. Yes, it probably is where you should go, and it is the best position for that tank. But if your team doesn't go to support you, then that position that you're in is totally useless and you can't do anything. So go into the position that you would normally go to, just because it's a habit. We need to snap out of that as well, because again, that costs battles. That does cost battles. But again, it is just one of those bad habits. The next, number 4, the fourth bad habit I have is exiting sniper mode and then shooting. We've all done this. I do it. Everyone does it. where you're aiming at a tank and just before you shoot, you exit sniper mode, you shoot, and then you bounce or you miss. A lot of the time you do hit, fair enough. Why do we do this? I honestly don't know. It all started off because it actually looks better. It looks better when you get a shot that's not in sniper mode than in sniper mode. But again, it's one of those habits that's just stuck with us over the years. It's not a new habit. It's an old habit from years, 5-6 years we've been having this habit. And again, it's just one of those habits that I personally just can't get out of. I can't get out of it, and it's very annoying when you're aiming and aiming and aiming at a tank. You finally get the shot, you come out of sniper mode, you shoot, and you miss. Very, very annoying indeed. That then brings me to my last bad habit. Now, this one isn't anything special, but I wanted to add it because why not? It is a habit of mine. So, being a contributor, going to places like Tank Fest, meeting real players, making friends with players in the game, meeting them in real life. There are a number of players that I've met in real life. So one of my best friends, Batman Buttman. One of my bad habits is actually calling people by their username rather than their real name. So Batman, for instance, he's been around mine. We've met each other. He's stayed around mine, slept. Even when he was around my house and with my family, with my kids, my wife, I would always refer to him as Batman. I wouldn't refer to him as his real name. So you can imagine, like, my wife and my kids who know nothing about the game, me sitting there calling him Batman. Obviously they're gonna like, Batman, like Superman, Batman, why are you calling him Batman? But for me, I don't see his name as Batman, like the superhero. I see it as him. So in real life, I call these people by their in-game names rather than their real names. So that's just another habit of mine that when I meet these guys, I do need to snap out of. But, you know, let me know your bad habits. What bad habits have you got that you've had for a while that you just can't get out? You just can't get it out of the system. I'd like to know what bad habits have you got. So these are my top 5 bad habits. Let me know yours in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Do you have the same bad habits as me? I'd like to know. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With